Hey guys, welcome back to my sewing room. I'm Kelly and you found me here on Pick and Stitches, and today I got a new order in from Connecting Threads and I cannot wait to show you what I picked up. Okay guys, I've been waiting for this one for a little while now. I don't know what happened. I've had a lack of tracking information on it. So it showed that it shipped on January 28th, I think. So it has been a little hot minute, but it didn't ever have any updates on the USPS site. So I'm going to be really careful as I open it because I know it's full of fabric. Okay, so I have been looking for some additional 108 backings because I just feel like they are such a good use of all the fabric when we have some of the bigger quilts like we've had lately. And they had some great sales at Connecting Threads. And so that's what I took advantage of. I probably will just be able to hold all these up for you guys because they're kind of large. So we will start with our 108s because that's really, actually, this will be a lot easier. Okay, so they had this great confetti lineup. So this is the kind of red tone, but it's ombre. So as you open it up, it's 1 yard, and I got the 108, but it travels from that really dark all the way through to the pinks. And I have a quilt in mind that I want to make this with, but I haven't totally decided there. So I bought that in this red. And then I also got this really vibrant green. I know, I'm like totally out of my normal wheelhouse here, guys. So same pattern line. So it goes from the darker green all the way across to this almost like yellow tone. So fun. And I want to make, I can't remember the name of it. I think it's called Shattered. It's a free pattern. So I'll put a link in the description. You guys can tell me if you think that's a good one for me to do with this or not. It is one that you have to have a template to cut it out. So I'm not totally sure. If I could find a regular stencil for it, I would. Then I also bought it in this magenta color. And then it translates all the way over to this light lilac. Super fun. I just bought them all, you guys. I just bought them all. And even if, you know, for 108, if you can get it for $17 a yard, say, then you have a lot of fabric. So if you're going to be doing something where it's more than one project and the leftovers, like for this, will work out, because I could make one block that's teal and one block that's like almost this robin's egg blue in the middle. So it has another really wide scope of color in that same piece of fabric. And then you get this entire thing for $17. It's just really an economical choice for putting some of these quilt tops together. So yeah, I'll put the link in the description. You guys tell me if you think that that pattern would work with this. Oh, I got one more. I have one more. I didn't know if I would use this in that same quilt, but while I was at it, I just decided to go ahead and add it to the group. So this one I think is the black or the charcoal. So it has this really dark end, and then it translates all the way up to like this kind of taupey slate color. It's a little bit of a brown black. It's interesting. It's interesting. Okay, so I did not buy these to be a backing. Obviously, I only bought 1 yard. You could do something smaller, I guess, for sure. So in the backings, I wanted to check out some of these prints. And you know, if you are... when you're trying to find a backing, it has to match the front so closely, but I can't find 108s everywhere that I shop locally. And so I was really happy to see some different ones kind of in these blue wheelhouses. Move that over. So I'm going to go ahead and pop us up on the overhead for this because I don't think it's showing. There you go. Now I think we can all see what that pattern is. So it's these little circles with squares in the middle. It's geometric. It's pretty subtle. Oh, well, that's the wrong side of the fabric. They folded it inside out, you guys. Ugh. I didn't think I bought something that muted, but you never know. Sometimes when you buy stuff online, it's like, oh, that's not the color I thought it was going to be. So I just think it's really cute. It's got like a teal, a dark teal, and then kind of a medium turquoise kind of wheelhouse. And I just think it's going to be really pretty. I was hoping to find something to use for this latest fat quarter shop quilt. So let me get one that has more variety in the color. So something like that, I was thinking I might be able to get away with as the backing for this quilt that we just finished up. Let's see. Because I think it'll look really nice. Oh, you guys, I think that's going to look really nice. That's a definite maybe. Okay. So let's see. What else did we get? Okay. Let me put that one aside. And I did go ahead and get a couple yards of these because I figured if they looked as good as I thought they did on the website, that they would be perfect for like backup additional blocks too. This one's folded inside out too. I got the inside out folder, you guys, because you can't see what it is. I mean, these 108s are kind of hard to deal with, so I get it. I get it. Okay. So this one's a bit darker. It almost pulls a little bit dusty. It's navy. It's got some pretty intricate detail in it, but it's very subtle. I will get you guys some really good close-ups of this because I'm not certain that it's going to show up on camera. I think it's probably too dark to go with this one, but I have stuff in this wheelhouse all the time, so I know I'll use that somewhere. All right, and I think I bought one more to try for that quilt. It's the inside out folder, you guys. So this is that same pattern as the navy, but it's in more of the gold hues. And I thought that that might play really nicely with that basic gray. Great. So let's see. Oh, that looks pretty good too, you guys. I don't know. I'm going to have to get it up on the design wall. You'll have to tell me what you think. Do you like the gold kind of brown pull, or do you like the turquoise circles? Because they both, I think, are going to look really cute. Look at that. And all the browns in there. I just think that's going to be a really, really nice mix. And it plays nicely with those. I don't know, you guys. I'll get it up on the wall so we can see it. So while I was ordering, I did pick up one additional kind of fabric thing. And you know, I totally forgot. Several months ago, I tried out one of their rotary cutters and I used that thing forever. I really wanted to get like 3 or 4 more of them just to double check before I totally recommend it. But I think I really am going to like using those rotary blades because the price is just a little bit less expensive than the regular ones. And it really seemed to last a long time. So I also got this fat quarter bundle. It's called A Walk in the Park. It's got turquoise and teal and blue and white and gold. And I am going to love it. Okay, let me get our box out of the I don't think packing slip in here, guys. But their fat quarter bundles are usually pretty economical, especially if it's the connecting branded fabrics, that the price is usually really good on those. So this is, again, called A Walk in the Park. It's 18 pieces of fat quarters, and I know it's less than $3 a pop. I'm going to have to look now. So this is 18 fat quarters, and the price on it was $34. So let's get into this bundle and take a peek. This is kind of the star of the show. You've got these really nice floral designs. I love that it has the gold pulling with the blue and the turquoise. It is just right in my wheelhouse. And then we've got the same print here in a different way. And I like it in this cream color too. I just like it a little bit more in this darker background. And then all of these other fat quarters are going to just coordinate really nicely with it. It's an interesting kind of combination. It almost looks like grapes, but it's not. It's like little clusters of berries. So there we've got the yellow berries with the blue background. Okay, and then we've got some great florals. This is a blue. Then we've got the same thing in a teal. And I'll get these all ironed out so that we can have some good pictures of it for you all. I know sometimes the creases make it really hard to see. But this color wheel just kind of says Kelly to me. I don't even know what I'm going to make with it. I've got to pick something. Got to pick something. And then we have these blues. That's a really cute little soft dainty print. It's not a lot of contrast. It's not quite a background. And then we have it in gold. And our blue little swirlies. That almost looks like wind to me. Wind or maybe water. Ocean swirls. Or even feathers. Yeah, really interesting print there. And then teal and gold. Because I've been eyeballing this set for a while. And I just finally pulled the trigger. But the colors just call to me. I really like that. And this is the same thing, but in a lighter colorway. And then this is a white on white. That's interesting. I don't know. I always buy that bulk background fabric. I don't always end up using all my white on whites unless I'm making like Lori Holt scrappy quilt. Then I'll use that all day long. But kind of need to make a pile of all my leftovers. That's really dark. I like it, but it's really dark. So I'm thinking about like when you go to stitch it or quilt it, like what color would you use? Because whatever tracks across that is going to be totally different than what tracks across this. So then it's like, well, what do you want to see? Do you want to see, you know, teal on this blue, or do you want to see a darker color on this teal? Decisions. And you could always break apart this bundle if one of the colors just didn't suit you, but I just thought it was really pretty. And everything just tied really nicely together. So that's our 18 fat quarters. Again, it was $34. And all in all, I am really pleased with what I got today. That's a wrap on this Connecting Threads unboxing. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what I got, and I will get you some close-up pictures of fabrics and then get the design wall up with a couple of those backings so you guys can help me decide which one I should use for that other kind of chandelier quilt. I can't remember the name of it, but I know I'll get it. All right. If you like watching these unboxing videos or any of my other tutorials, it would help me out a ton if you would hit that like and subscribe button. And until then, I will see you guys next time.